Hello everybody, and welcome to my first 20 minutes till dawn video. I have not actually played the demo of this, 10 minutes till dawn, and I'm just getting this now. I've seen a little bit, not too much though. I figured give it a shot and see how things go. Have not gotten any runes, this is my first time ever playing, just to see how things play out. I know it is similar in fashion, except you have one weapon that you constantly upgrade. So we starting with Shayna here. Looks like we do get a reroll, which should make things nice, although I'm not sure exactly what's the best, but try to get some synergies going for sure. And we have a revolver, so let's see how this goes. Oh, there are multiple modes. Oh, they even have the 10-minute mode, which is fantastic. You gain more experience, and then darkness levels. So I'm gonna look forward to unlocking all of the darkness levels eventually. But let's go with standard, see how it goes, and see if we can survive the 20 minutes. We have our shot. We move slower when we shoot, which is never a good thing, but something to take note. Have our reload as it is going. And yeah, these guys are pretty chunky to start. We do need some early experience. Health, we can see on the top left, I have 4 of it, and that is it. I know there are only a few ways to regain health, so let's see what we got. We got a shield, we got a ghost friend, we have some max HP, some reload rate, and some damage. Let's get some damage. Maybe we can get to the point where we are killing them in a shot, which looks like just that one upgrade did. So 1 upgrade in damage, fantastic. That is huge. Didn't even need a reroll. I will happily take just enough damage to kill them in 1 shot. Bigger bullets, slower fire rate though. We get some frost maginess. Move speed is always fantastic. Bullet speed, but less spread, which doesn't matter. Summon an egg that will hatch into a dragon in 3 minutes. Alright, well, I've never seen this in the 10 minutes till dawn. I am clearly going to be taking that. Again, I've only seen a few videos, so I know there's some fire things, there's some ice things, a lot of bullet things, and some summon things. So I'm very intrigued at this dragon. I guess I'm going to become more of a summoner with that. I guess I should focus on summoning. I think luckily enough, we got it early on, whereas if you get it late, it's not going to be A, as impactful, and B, it'll hatch, the waves are going to be so hard that hatching might be that. Vision range. And all enemies within your vision range take 5 damage. That seems kind of fun. Magic lens that gives bullets... Okay. More summons, some electroness, which is on every 2 shots. We can strike some lightning, which is kind of nice as well. And we can get some burn. Again, this is something that I've never seen before, so let's get some damage on the vision range. So it looks like it is the inner circle versus the outer circle, unfortunately. Ooh. Definitely going to get some experience here in a second. Let's just do a little run through. And there we go. Double shot, double good. So that is fantastic. Train dragon, your dragon gains 10 attack speed every 60 seconds. Let's go big dragon. When it hatches, it is going to be a big chunky boy. So hopefully I get to the point where it hatches. But I like the thought of having a giant, fast attacking dragon, and it's gaining this attack speed every minute, even while it's in egg form. Let's clear a little path. Do want to get this explosive guy so he can take care. There we go. Have a nice little root. This is definitely a little bit more intensive, especially early on, than Spirit Hunters, I can tell you that. We get some Holy Shield, Splinter, where they fragment for 10% of my damage, which would be 2 to 3 damage, depending. We get some Frost. Let's go into the summons. Let's just stick with that, see how it goes. We get a little ghost friend. Looks like his bullets are passing through, and they don't do enough to kill, but with the... I am down to 1 health already. Not promising. Not promising. I can get some health, I will in the next level. I just want to see what this dragon's gonna do. There we go. Let's try and get another level here. Ooh. They are really keeping me from this experience. We can no longer kill them in a shot, which is problematic. But we do have a lot of juicy experience down here, so that's fantastic. We have Ghost Friend in sync. We get some splintering, more vision range, and the damage also applies on hit effects of bullets, of which we have none. We have some fire rate and some HP. We'll go for HP, try to get some regeneration here. That sounds pretty good with the damage that we've taken. We should have enough experience for maybe another level as we go to the left side, so that's going to be helpful. Just want to get to the point where this dragon hatches and can actually help. Let's see, bigger bullets, more good. Double shot, I'm thinking about that right now. More shots, more good. Increases bullet damage and fire rate. Not too bad. Pyro Mage, and then the Intense Glare. I am intrigued by Intense Glare. That will reduce my range when you get it to max, but it happens twice as much, which is kind of nice. And it doubles its damage, but let's go with double shots. Keep ourselves safe. Less damage per shot, but our shot was no longer killing them in one hit anyway. Looks like we have our first mini-boss, and the dragon should be hatching relatively soon now. So I'm very excited to see that. I want to see a big dragon just destroying these waves, I hope. I hope the investment was worth it. Because we could have had faster shots, more shots, things like that, more spread. So this is definitely a time investment and a level investment right now. Bullet behind us, which is nice. Bullet speed. Vision range, and we can do the on-hit effect of bullets, which is kind of nice as well. Splinter and haste. Let's go for some movement speed. Movement speed, pick up more experience, stay safe. I am quite happy with that as well. Oh, and we have a dragon! Look at him! Oh, he's so cute, and he's firing, he fires pretty quickly. Again, he has some of the attack speed buffs on him, which is very nice. We have In Sync, which is summon damage, which will be our dragon, so I am thinking about that. Magnetism, you can never go wrong with pickup range. Frost bullets, let's get some freeze on in our life, just some added protection. Oh, I ran right into that guy. If you do see, it does freeze the boss just for a second, and it does look like our dragon shots apply burn, which is fantastic, and we have the boss chest. Let's definitely pick this up. Want to see what goodies are in there, but never risk your life for goodies. Always go when it is safe. We should be good now. Blazing speed, which is a burn behind us. Ooh. Summon, but more max HP. We did take the speed increase, so this will be a speed decrease, so it sort of balances out. And an Ascension. 3 halo pieces can now appear as an upgrade choice. Collect all 3 to recover the halo. Don't know if this is a challenge mode, like a thing that will be permanent, like once you recover it, you ascend this character. That's pretty interesting. Definitely going to try and collect them. Although I will say, as things are going, I am not doing the most damage as things stand, so I will need to get some good levels too. Need a bit more damage on the bullets. Need a bit more maybe regeneration would be nice. I will happily take that. We got the magic lens, which we don't necessarily get. We're not going for that right now. Halo piece number 2. Ooh. Do we go with the glare where the damage is doubled? I think we gotta start collecting these halo pieces. Gotta see what they do. I have no idea. Again, this is the full, at least fuller. Oh, and we have. Oh my god! And the boss already hit me down. So first boss, he is and dead. Oh, look at that! Did not last very long at all, but we got some money. So Not quite good. I will say this is my first time playing, so I apologize. But we do have some money, so we can actually unlock some other characters. So we have a high HP character instead of the reroll, which I think is pretty beneficial. We do also have some other characters as well. When enemies are killed, summon some spirits, which I kind of like, you know, using all of your ammo. And each one does have a weapon that works well with them, or kind of fits them. So the shotgun for the high health character, because you're up close. This appears to be a vampire character who gets a bat gun, which I really want to try out. But let's try just a high health character for now. Looks like no other stat differences, just high health, and I'm not going to go for the dragon this time. I do like the dragon, but I think having those 2 early levels in the dragon did impact how well the performance was, just because, you know, it was a lot of waiting around for it to pay off, and while it was nice, it wasn't exactly the best for the survival that we needed. Let's get them all nice and grouped up, collect the experience while we can. And here we go. Here's our first one. Move speed, always good. Reload rate and fire rate, always good as well. We're gonna stay away from the shield. I'm, you know, not saying I'm good. Obviously that is not the case. However, I do want to see how things plan out. We do get the bullet damage right away, so now we can one-shot these guys for now. As you have seen, they do gain hit points as time goes on. We have our haste, but we're going straight for double shot. We might not be able to one-shot them anymore, but we're firing 2 bullets, so if both hit, fantastic. And we just have a wider spread. I'd rather have a wider spread just in case things miss than have that guaranteed hit with significantly more accuracy. Clearly, I do not have that accuracy as of yet. But that comes with just taking some time and playing the game more and more. You will get to that point where things are second nature. Got more bullet damage. I am very thinking on... Ooh, the magnetism though. What does the magnetism lead to? So for magnetism, we have even more pickup range, and we can refill ammo with XP occasionally. Pickup and vision range, and pickup range, and after picking up XP, fire rate increase. That's nice, but let's just get bigger, badder bullets, and then we may get some piercing out of this. Piercing will always be fantastic, and now we are firing slower, but again, we are at the point where we are one-shotting with our 2 bullets now. So that's actually significant, because we doubled our fire. We did slow down our fire rate, but being able to just one-shot these guys, I mean, how can that go wrong? Again, since we didn't take the dragon this time, didn't even see him, of course, but not having him, we are actually getting things that are just constantly improving our character. A bullet behind us may be nice. Movement speed sounds pretty good. Vitality, this character has a lot of health, but at the same time, when you have a lot, adding more to it and getting something like regeneration is actually a benefit. You know, play to your strengths. But movement speed, collecting more experience, I think is going to be the key in the long run. Gets us through things like that without taking damage. Clear out a little spot. We can easily run through. We have 1 more bullet, so we want to get to reloading. Glare, I don't think I was too much of a fan of glare. It's nice to have bigger vision range, but it wasn't really doing too much. Do we want just fire rate or reload and fire rate? Let's go with just fire rate. Our fire rate got a little bit slower with those bigger bullets, so I do want more reload speed, and especially now that we have the fire rate, the reload speed is more valuable. However, we needed to get just that bang of some good fire rate, and we are no longer one-shotting them again. That is a thing. So we need to get some more damage tied to this. Maybe get some lightning or something, maybe get some fire. just get something to get that a little bit more. Or even Splinters. I mean, they probably only have about 2 health left, so if someone was exploding, we would be in a much better state. Ooh, Reaper rounds. There we go. More damage and piercing. And if it kills, it pierces more. The walk speed is amazing. This is the speed that you were doing while firing. It's not all movement speed. Bullet speed, pickup range, I do want eventually, but let's get that piercing going on. And now, that's exactly what we need. When it kills something, it pierces. So, oh, that is perfect. That is exactly what we needed. I've not seen any real chests or anything on the map, so thankfully we're sort of just, it's a survival. When shooting your last ammo, we have a bunch of bullets for 10% damage. Not bad. Wish this character had rerolls, I will say. Oddly enough, I haven't taken any damage. This would have been fantastic. Do we want the yeah, let's get the Splinter. Because we are killing a lot of enemies with our piercing, so we are going to Splinter quite a bit. And our bullet damage has improved significantly. So again, this amount of damage is not great. It's not going to kill anything. However, at the same time, when enemies get stronger and the 31 damage is no longer killing them, well, now 2 shots plus the Splinter will set off chain reactions that will kill huge groups of things. So that's the whole point, is it will be a chain reaction element. So even though we are one-shotting things, it's not that useful now. It's more planning for the future. We have a dagger, bullet speed, less spread. Maybe some burn. Let's get some burn on, because as I was saying, having that little bit of extra damage can be the thing that completely annihilates things. Plus, I believe it adds burn to the explosive bullets, so I would love that. Bulk up, increase bullet damage and size permanently every time you heal. Okay, so now we need to heal. Okay. That sounds like that can get way out of control, depending on some of the healings out there. So let's definitely aim for healing now. That is very impressive. Reload rate, I want that reload. No more Dragon Egg, I am very sorry, Dragon Egg. Take aim, which we don't care about. Let's go with that reload rate. More reload, more bullets, more kills, more experience, and everything is more good. We are approaching the first, not mini-boss, I mean arena boss, I guess. I don't know what's going to happen later. Again, I've only seen the demo where this first little boss actually existed, so at 5 minutes he will spawn. Bouncing. I kind of like the bouncing, but less damage, less good. Yeah, let's go with bouncing. As we get surrounded, more bounces are fantastic. Plus, I think it applies to the shots that are coming off. And if that's the case, those can hit multiple times, even better. It does appear that the bouncing only occurs after the piercing, so it's piercing first, bouncing second. So that is just fine. I actually prefer it that way. That way, if there are huge swaths of enemies, we will shoot into them, and then it'll bounce around in the center. Luckily, we're not at that point where we are getting completely overwhelmed. Reload. Ooh, max ammo. But this leads to regeneration. Reasonable time when you get hit. And that's the max move speed. This is just max ammo, and this will lead to faster reloads based on kills. Let's go with reload. Again, I want to get to some regeneration, but you have to survive to get to that point. So there is no point in worrying. I didn't think he was going to hit that, so he's going to stop and charge, and just move in the opposite direction that he is going to charge, which is at your location. He is a simple-minded AI. Oh. And talking and doing. Move up now. Fantastic. And move to the right. Here we go. Up. And we gain a fantastic timed level. So Firestarter, this leads to Soothing Warmth. So I think this is our regeneration that we are going to be going for. So let us go full on burn. Although Gun Mastery, I don't know how this upgrade works. I mean, it's damage, fire rate, reload rate, ammo, and piercing, which is incredible. I don't know if it's because we have each of those talents chosen, like the bases, and it gave us Gun Mastery. So I want the heal, but that seems too good to pass up. Just more damage, piercing. I mean, that is incredible. And, ooh, we have a kill. Fantastic. And these are curses. So let's see. We have 2 bullet bounces for 1 max HP, which doesn't actually. We lost 1 bullet damage. And bullet damage, bullet size, piercing, but we lose fire rate and max HP. I think that's probably what we're going to be going for. And then Tome of Speed, which is 50% speed for 1 max HP. So, again, speed is amazing. I like to be zooming around, but let's just get bigger, badder bullets. It makes our explosions that much better. As you can see, we're back up to 38 damage, even though we had some minuses beforehand. And we have 9 shots, which is not too bad. Our reload rate is going pretty strong. But we are starting to get surrounded, and we have these big eyes now shooting at us. So we do have to be wary. Luckily, we do have some burn going on. I do want to get some more burn levels, though, so we can get that healing. And the healing only goes further. Sadly, we did not get any fire, so reload rate per kill, which means we'll be reloading significantly faster. Frost Mage is a bit of safety, especially as things start to surround us. With the little dots coming off, or the little pings, when things die, we should be freezing huge groups of things, so this is actually a fantastic combination where the explosive things that pop off can apply the freezing. At 35% is actually pretty substantial here. So we have some very good survivability with just having 1 level of freeze. I'm very happy with that. So this should help us last quite a bit. But we shall see. There's honestly too much experience for me. I wish I had that lovely pickup range. Did not get it. But we are back on the fire trail. I mean, we could go the vitality trail just to get a regeneration, but 1 step into vitality. Now we're going to be launching fireballs, which is more damage, and more damage, more good. And again, fireballs, I believe, are guaranteed for burn as well, I think. So, granted, they do so much damage, most things will not survive too long. It's just another nice effect that can pass through a lot of enemies. They are coming from all over the place. I guess the one nice thing, while our vision range isn't so great, experience on the ground lights up the area, so you can kind of use the experience as mini torches. So that is a huge, huge benefit right there. Bullet damage after reloading or magnet? Let's finally get the magnetism. I have talked up the magnetism. I've wanted it. I just talked about how they can be torches, and now my goal is just to suck up all the light in the world so I can get these delicious, delicious levels. Oh, I literally walked him in thinking he was going to die. That is fine, though. We still have 3 hit points, still doing strong. I think for my second run, I'm pretty happy with how things are going, although I would be dead if I was playing another character. So we are sticking with the burn. Thankfully, this should allow us to get Soothing Warmth. I am unsure if you have to get both, or if one will lead to the next, but I will play it safe. Get both. Hopefully that either is what's needed, or gives me a greater chance for getting it, because we have both. So Let's make sure we fire in all directions, get the... As you can see, the freezing is just chain reactioning thanks to everything dying. Also, it's applying the burn effect. It's a beautiful combination right there. And we should get enough to level. Hopefully we'll get the regeneration, which we did not. The frostbite, though, when enemies have freeze, they lose a whole lot of HP. So if you can see, we're freezing tons of enemies. So let's just add that to the damage pool. Get more frost, more explosions. We're pretty safe. I'm pretty happy with how this build is going. Did not get a cool, like, unlock the halo for the character. Again, that was not actually helping me, though. So, pickup range, and that's pretty nice. But we want to actually go for some walk speed. For when we're shooting, you know, when we're shooting, we are that much faster. Movement is survival in any of these games. It's the same thing that I say with Spirit Hunters. The Maxine character, while has less HP, the movement speed is vital. We are destroying this. We're approaching the 10-minute mark. I am scared, because, again, that is when the game prior would just end. And we still don't have the fire. Lighter bullets, though. Just more fire rate, which we are lacking because of the curse a little... Well, no, actually... Which one was... Oh, no, it's just the bigger bullets reduced our fire rate. So, happily take more fire rate now. Can fire much more consistently, and thanks to the walk speed, I don't feel such the need to stop shooting just to make sure I can walk around and pick up some experience. So, the pickup range is helping significantly, too, with our ability to grab this experience. Ooh, there... So now we have Frostfire, so when you inflict freeze, you also inflict burn. So they did add combinations when you choose abilities, so this is clearly a combination ability. That's awesome. I love that fact, and I am going to take it. Because eventually we will get that burn effect heals us, and that's going to increase our bullet damage and size, I believe it was, by 15% every time we heal. And once we get that, our goal is to heal to full, and I guess take damage so we can keep healing. And just get monster bullets. So, and I love synergies, though. The fact that there are synergies, they are appearing hidden, so I think this one, Frost and Fire... Ooh, death rounds. Your builds deal an additional 10 hit points. Ooh. 10 damage for 1 HP. That is pretty nice. Although, I kind of want to save my HP for when we can regenerate. So let's go with the fan fire to get more bullets going out, which can apply the fire, and the frost, which applies the fire. And again, because we are firing so much and moving, it also goes in a circle that hits behind us, which can start off a chain reaction behind us. Ooh. Here we are, past the 10-minute mark. We have what appear to be giant worms coming now, and they are pretty chunky. So definitely think I want to get some HP or some XP here, and yeah, there we go. Soothing warmth, just past the mark where things were pretty easy. But let's hope and pray this is enough to start healing us up. Even if it's a hit point a minute, that should increase our damage significantly. If it is less, it won't be. I much would have preferred it when we were getting the monstrous waves of little guys. But here we go. We already got 1 hit point. We're at 41 damage now, which is great. Let's see if it can keep stacking up. I know, I believe it was nerfed a little bit from the 10-minute form, because there were people that I heard that could get it, and they would not be able to physically die. They had so much healing from it, so I'm guessing it's a bit nerfed. But even 1 hit point adds up substantially in this game. So I am very happy with that, and we're starting to add up with all of these monstrous enemies. And, you know, they're all pretty much on fire. I figured I would be gaining some more HP than this, so they did nerf it pretty hard. It does appear we have a mini-boss, which will grant us a lovely, lovely chest. And again, with the frost here, things are quite smooth still. Except I'm literally next to that guy. So, more projectiles, more good. Last ammo, split fire. Or just more HP. I'm about to take some damage. We can also start working towards regeneration. So hopefully we can just double up on our regeneration and use that as our bullet increases. Plus there are some really nice abilities that are going to take max HP. As we saw, 10 bullet damage for it. So I don't know how that will work with the prior passives that, you know, we have increased bullet damage from XYZ. So is that 10 base? So, like, our base was 20 and we're doing 41. So would that make our base 30 and make us do 60 something? When diamond's HP as are below half, increase piercing and knockback. I mean, we will take it. I love the fact that chests are sort of unique to a character. I think that is very cool. It's going to add to the decision making. Not to mention, it will really help a lot of different builds with... Getting a little hit. It will help with making specific builds. I mean, the vampire lady with the bat gun seems to be very summon orientated. So if you get more summon chests, it will be very fun there. Maybe a dragon will work out. So fingers crossed we gain some more hit points, though. I would definitely love that. Getting hit, I don't really want to plan on getting hit, but let's get more pickup range, because pickup range, oh jeez, walking right into an enemy. Things are getting a little hectic now as we are approaching the 5-minute marker. So, and luckily we are at that half health marker, so our talent, or the unique ability, is coming into play where we have more piercing than we did before. Definitely surrounded. These guys are mighty chunky. Again, the fire heal is providing very menial heals. Speak and ye shall receive. We are now up to 46 damage too. And we just got 2 fire heals right in a row. So, hey. We did lose some piercing because we are now no longer less than half. But at the same time, we've increased our damage to 48 thanks to the 15% increase when we heal. That is the ultimate goal, is get those 15% increases. I think there's a chunky bit of experience on this side, so let's see if we can get another level. Here's that max HP for 10 damage, and I think that's what we're going to go for. Although, 1 second after reloading, we do empty our clip pretty quick. So, let's actually get that. With that, I'm not sure if that will affect all of our, probably wouldn't affect the shots at the end as 1 second after reloading. But hey, if we get 3 shots off with that, if that does affect the fire damage of things as well, I'll take it. I'm happy. Taking a little bit more damage out. It was my mistake. Trying to plan where to go, and one just sort of sneaks off to the side. But again, the freeze is amazing. I think the only reason I am alive right now is because I have the freeze plus the little exploding bullets. So, more pickup range, and we can get some fire rate, which is actually really, really good, because we're constantly picking up experience. We will constantly have that fire rate, which will also give us more reloading, which will give us more damage when we do fire, or more shots in that reload window. So, at the same time, though, we are firing fairly often, and let's see if adding lightning to this adds a new meta level. Looks like we do have a new boss. So, and he's got lasers. Okay, so he is not going to charge at me. Looks like he is full of lasers. Ooh. And I walked into an Explodo, which is fantastic. So, not as hectic as the other boss. Honestly, fairly tame in comparison. Doesn't hurt that there are no trees nearby. But there are plenty of exploding guys and eyeballs near me. It's actually a little bit easier sometimes when... Oh, there's an eye. Kill me. So, I do want to clear out some of these. Looks like you can pretty much stand your ground, though. He's not really doing all too much to us. And again, we are still healing. Taking a bit of damage, but... Okay, he is now dead. Let's see what we can do. So we'll start with Tome of Rage. We get Fire Rate and Spread, which is fantastic, but we lose a lot of bullet damage and knockback. And it triples our base damage. So this was the go-to for a long time, but 50% bullet damage, it cuts us down pretty substantially. Fire rate is really nice. Let's see, what's the next one? 50% bullet damage again for burn damage, lightning damage, and freeze duration. So that will freeze for an extra second, which is pretty nice. Or 2 bounces for... that's definitely not for us. I just don't want to ruin everything because we don't have the damage anymore. And I see a wingling thing over here. So I'm actually going to not do this and keep the damage that we have. Hopefully that will deal plenty. I think that is the key, is to use what you have the most of, and we were focusing on more of a damage build, even though we would be firing faster. The damage from our bullets and the fire would go down pretty substantially, so I'm very happy with that. Now, losing a max HP for more damage, that I am thrilled with. So, more bullet damage. We're up to over 60 now. I do want to take a damage. Did that on purpose, so don't worry there. That was on purpose. And it looks like we're in a pretty good spot. The reason I took damage there was to make sure we have a health to heal with the fire. I do not know if that will be impactful. Again, we've already healed it up, which increased our damage further. Take another damage so we can heal it up again. Get a lovely chest. Max ammo minus 666. So we'd have 1 shot, but we have instant reload. I mean, can you... Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this later if it shows up. Just because if we're reloading, we're shooting constantly around us. So, if we underrun, we underrun. Okay, perfect. That is amazing. So now we just have 1 shot, and we shoot all around us. So, increase fire rate and reload rate permanently every time you get hit. Oh, perfect. So, we wanted to take hits so we can heal. This has gotten a little off the rails because we have so many tiny plings now. That's amazing. As you can see, just the frost and the fire. Oh, I need to take a hit. Anyway. We have some standing still, some lightning, some ice, some split fire. More pickup. Get that pickup range. Even though the fire rate doesn't matter, I just want it for the pickup rate. Since now all we're doing is the swirl of bullets. I'm pretty thrilled with how my second run of this game has gone. And, yeah, that's a fantastic one to show off. I don't know the combination that caused that. A lot of bullet damage. I do want more spread, but at the same time, we're doing our AoE move. That is our real key. Some bullet speed is actually pretty decent in this case. Reload rate does not matter. Split fire, eh. And then, we are planning on taking damage. So let's take that damage, I would say. Alright, let me stop shooting for a second. Thank you. There we go. And now we took our damage, get even more damage because we took damage, get the ability to heal so we can add more damage, survive this last 2 minutes thanks to us freezing and blowing everything up. We have piercing, bouncing bullets that freeze and burn. Don't care about size. Size isn't going to help us. Yeah. So anything that passes through this lens that is slowly rotating around us will do more damage. I hope that accounts for the swirl of bullets. Not sure, but if you look at the size of our bullets, they are getting monstrously large. And thankfully they are firing in all directions. So, experience is everywhere because our bullets have been going so far. And the explosions from the frost, you can just see huge swaths of groups just decimated. So, one nice element as well is meta progression appears to be characters and unlocks. So, you can do this from day one. You know, this is a starter run. We have high damage, so actually not the highest damage, but pretty high damage. I do see some 120s and things. That's probably from the new Frozen, though, because the Frozen does significant portion of the health. I should be shooting through this every single time. Oh, and I took a point of damage. Oh no, I'm just going to get stronger from that. So, we do want to heal up before we take another one, though. We do have a lot of eyes closing in. We did do that. Let's pop. Get that damage boost from the buff. And yeah, I think this is smooth sailing. 30 seconds. Second run. You know, all I need was a little bit of health. And trees do hurt. Thankfully. Again, already healed back up. I'd love to see what the damage of our actual shot is. Unfortunately, we cannot. So more summon damage. Don't really care about that. Bullets pass through the lens, one-click burn, which would be nice, but we already do plenty of burning. So let's just get a scythe, which is nice to have. Not necessary, given our current standing. Let me hit this red ball, because enemies can't necessarily get close. Get the damage boost, get the ability to heal. Again, ability to heal is more damage. So, I think we did it. I have survived. I would love it if I could see what caused these combinations, but the fire and ice was fantastic. Just having the fire was great, but it was also the unique ability of the character. Well, I guess her unique ability was the fact that when you... Was it unique when you get healed? Oh, I can't actually click to see if it was a unique one or if it was one of her abilities. But the one where things grow in size every time you heal is amazing. That was fantastic. We earned loads of currency. So as you can see, we earned 12,000 currency. And with that, we can unlock already a good slew of things. I mean, characters are 3,000 after the first, so we will unlock the shotgun just so we have it. But now we can actually unlock 3 things. Almost 4, but I'll take 3. I am intrigued by the bat gun. I want to see bats, so if we're going to do that, we'll unlock Lilith as well, so we can do a summon build, which I will probably do tomorrow. And we'll pick one of the others for next time, but no rush to spend them. They're not going anywhere. Thank you very much for joining me in my first forays into this, and hopefully you were able to see some combinations that you hadn't before, or would like to experiment with. Apparently just choosing a wide berth of abilities grants you some pretty amazing super combinations versus just focusing 1 or 2. So thank you very much. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all those good things, you know, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. But thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.